I'm looking at a new possible strategy here moving forward. My first 90 days, yes, I did over $10,000 in sales, but a lot of learning costs came along with those, and now I have 200 and some inventory items, some of which aren't moving, and I'm still picking, so I don't want to exceed 300 items ever. Like, I just need that much inventory. So the plan here is to hit Grails only. Like, I'll show you. For instance, this hat, yeah, I paid $1 for it. It was new with tags. Yeah, I got 10 bucks. I listed it for 24. I'm just sitting on it. Like, I wanted to, everything I bought or buy, I want to be able to flip in 90 days because I live in a camper. So the hat, easy to store. Yeah, this, that, whatever. I had it listed for like 20 some dollars, which is what, the eBay robots told me the value was. And I took a $10 offer, or I made a $10. Regardless, I got 10 bucks for it. Paid $1, made a few bucks. This is not worth my time. This Adidas jacket, it was a really cool, it looked different, it looked unique. I couldn't really find much information on it. I had this like kind of cool picture, embroidery colored situation. I didn't know what it was. I grabbed it for $5. I sold it for 12. I had it listed for much more, but I clearanced it out because it was starting to push 3 months. The hat was pushing 3 months. The jacket was pushing 3 months. In the meantime, I'm still picking. I'm still out there getting stuff. This his and her shirt, I've listed this 17 different ways. Tried to get what I could for it. Star Wars crap does not sell on eBay. Don't think if you find something Star Wars that you're going to be able to sell it on eBay, because it just does not work that way. People do it. People make videos about it. People are excited about it. But Star Wars is so incredibly oversaturated. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it. I didn't know there was even that many Star Wars. I'm 42 years old this month, and I did not know that there was so much Star Wars crap out there. I had no idea. I'm still watching the first 3 movies. I haven't seen any others. Well, I've seen them, but I couldn't tell you what happened. Video games, also not my thing, but I saw this one in a wrapper, and I saw a local picker on YouTube. Shout out, I guess, Commonwealth Picker. He was packing up some of these like that day, getting 20 some dollars a piece for them. So when I saw this for $5, I didn't look anything up here. Like, it was still in the wrapper. I saw Commonwealth. When I went to list it, instead of listing it for 28 like Commonwealth did, I listed it for 18, and it sold before I could even go into eBay and change the price. It just sold. So that was probably the quickest 10 bucks I ever made. So that was something I picked for that I knew that it was going to sell, that I knew I could make some money off of because of information I already knew, that I already found on the interwebs, and I knew that would sell well. I didn't know it was going to sell that well, but if you underprice a brand new Wii game, yeah, it will go instantly. So that happened. I think this was some military items a buddy consigned with me. Tell your friends what you do. They will help you out. He just dropped off a bunch of awesome stuff to me. He's got a few pairs of these ballistic eyewear. That's nice, It made 20 bucks off of it. Well, I made a quick $10. I give him $10. eBay has their $10. Everybody's happy. But there's a bunch of items. I already sold a gas mask for a couple $100, a flashlight for a couple $100. So this is just extras. Also, this was a leather Bible. It was brand new condition. I paid $1 for it. I got 16, so that was cool, quick 10 bucks. I'd say quick 10 bucks. This I held on for a couple of months. So, and I had it priced at 20 something. So I lowered the price and lowered the price and lowered the price until finally I got rid of, changed the picture, redid all the things. Like, I spent entirely way too much time trying to sell this Bible to make 10 bucks. This was no investment at all, this eyewear thing. This I made 10 bucks off of, but I picked it that day and sold it that day. So that's a Grail item. I looked at how many were being sold and how many were sold and the condition. I put it all in the item specifics, and eBay told me that it was going to sell instantly, and it did. Whereas some of these other items, not so much. Also, Redskins, other people had this thing listed for like 50, 60 bucks. I paid $5 for it. It was a sweater. It was a summertime. I didn't think about it. It was this giant thing I had in my camper. I just kept discounting it until I took $25 for it. So glad it's gone. You know, I made a 10, 15 bucks, but I had this thing for 2 months. It was insane. Whereas this Samsung Blu-ray player, this was a Grail. This is what I'm talking about. I paid $10 for this. It was brand new in a factory sealed box. This is a stock picture that I had to pull off the internet. It's the only picture I put up there. I looked at this thing. Everyone on eBay was selling it for $100 in the box. And I think I took an offer. I think I listed it for $100 and took a $70 offer. But I sold it that day. I paid $10. It went out immediately. Everybody was happy. So I made probably $50 instantly as soon as I listed it. It was a Grail. I went searching. I didn't buy any crap that day. I bought like 2 things. This is one of those 2 things. Whereas this, I've been sitting on. This, I've been sitting on. You know, that doesn't matter. That was given to me. That was a Grail. These, I've been sitting on, getting rid of that stuff. No one cares about $10, $12. I'm making my money back on poor investments is all that is. And then here, I'm making money. Getting back my investment. Making money because I found that day and I sold it that day. These I kind of held on to for a little while. They were cool. I like them. I thought they were unique. They were super clean. I didn't have to clean them, touch them. This is the only way to do it. If you don't have to clean the shoe, then the shoe's worth selling. I have some others that I took time in cleaning and I held on entirely way too long. And we're about to see those. So this was a shoe I didn't have to clean. I had it. I had them for like a month and they sold for $35. I paid $10, I think. So that was a $20 bill. It was kind of worth holding on to, I guess. Also, the Subaru shirt I held on to for a couple months. It was easy to store, whatever. I could wear it if I didn't sell it. But I paid $3.50 for it. I made a $10 bill at the end of the day. Also, just stuff I'm trying to liquidate. They just didn't... That $10,000 I made that first 90 days, these items didn't help. They were just holding up my money. So I wasn't able to flip it. Now this was a quick flip. VCR in the box, no remote. It wasn't factory sealed like that other Blu-ray player that had all the apps built into it, but this was an old school VCR from 1994. It had the original sticker and everything on the box. So it had been used. The remote was missing. Other ones in the box that appeared to be unused or open box with the remote were selling for $100 very quickly. Sony does really well with the VCR game. $80. As soon as I listed it, it sold for $80. This was a Grail. It was a VCR in a box from 1994. Harry Potter, I picked up that day with the Blu-ray player. Now, Harry Potter does not sell. This was a $100 book set originally, and it was in good condition. And I paid $6 for it. So I listed it for $35. I immediately got a $25 offer on it, and I immediately took the $25 offer. So I made $15 that day. Like, that paid for my gas to get around town, Goodwill, maybe my lunch too. But making money off the other stuff, right? This I paid up for. I looked at the comp rates. I did all my research. I went, sat on a couch, looked all these things up. I don't know what this thing is. Like, I mean, I do, but if not everybody knows what this is. It's a crazy surge protector. They sold for a lot of money at Best Buy back in the day. That's all I remember. But it's like almost rack mount, but not. Who knows? It's for home theater systems, so people don't melt their expensive stuff. But I saw all kinds of crazy comps. I kind of took a chance with this one. It was listed high at 25. I mean, I bought it high at 25, but again, pretty much as soon as I listed it, I sold it, and then I think I even made a couple bucks off of shipping there, and I paid 25 and got 80. So that was kind of a grail. I didn't have to hold on to it. It didn't sit around in my camper, except for me procrastinating on listing it, and that thing sold, and that was a good deal. This I had for 3 months. It was the first pair of vintage Levi's I found. When you first start reselling on eBay, you learn about all the vintage clothing and how, you can get $500 for a t-shirt. You got to find that one t-shirt. You got to find that one pair of Levi's out there that one person wants to get that kind of money. Doesn't happen. I got excited. I even made a little short when I found these 1970s. I found a tag. I researched the tag. I found out how old it was, and then I listed it high, and then over 3 months I just kept going lower and lower and lower. They don't sell fast. I paid $7. I sold them for $15 after holding on to them for 3 months. It was just hurting my 90 days. Got rid of it quickly as possible. This is funny. This is a back brace I used to load and unload a couple of trucks, and I found my old back brace, which I liked better. So I listed it for $7. Some person was like, hey, now that I'm closely looking at the pictures, they paid for it, said, now that I'm closely looking at the pictures, I see that it has some dirt on it. If it has dirt on it, can you cancel the order? Well, it did have dirt on it. I used it to unload some trucks, and it went in a crate in the back of my truck. I traveled back home, and then I listed it on the internet. I just figured it was a back brace. Who cares? So this person in Puerto Rico bought it, mentioned the dirt, and then so I canceled the order, and then they emailed me afterwards talking about, wait, can I clean the dirt spot? I was like, lady, you said if there was dirt on it to cancel the order, so I canceled the order. That was it. That was the end of it. Like that. Like, I could have went off. These people are crazy. Like, of course you can clean dirt off. Why would I have to explain that to any other human being, that if there's dirt on a back brace, you can clean the back brace? Like, it's... Anyways. Cancel that. I still have 2 back braces. These were probably undersold, but I bought them probably 2 weeks ago, brand new with tags, Skechers. They were selling for crazy $50-$60 new with tags on eBay, and I had them listed for $50-$60, and then I got tired of looking at them, and I didn't want to put them in storage. I wanted a quick flip. So a few days I just lowered the price and they sold. I took an offer on it. Some guy just lowballed the crap out of me, and we kind of went back and forth, and then that's what we settled on. Somebody else tried to offer me $26 for them, so that was stupid. I was like, no. This person has bad reviews. They're like, all kind of people say he buys stuff and auctions and whatnot, and that never pays for it. He lowballed me on this. I had it listed higher like that other Adidas jacket, but here I'm still making a couple bucks because I paid $5 for it. But not worth picking up, not worth getting. Don't waste your time. You'll hold on to it forever. It's seasonal. Everybody likes them different. There's millions of them out there, oversaturated. Do not do it. You'll make $8 and it'll take you 3 months. Don't recommend this. But it was part of my dead stock pile and I needed to get rid of it, so I took the $18 offer, and then come to find out, this guy's got reviews saying he never pays for stuff. So chances are it's going to sit in his basket for 4 days. It's going to become just dead stock in his cart where nobody else can even look at it to buy it. And then I'm going to have to relist it and start all over again on a jacket I paid $5 for, and I'll be lucky to get 10. Can't wait to get rid of this thing. But it does fit me, and it looks cool. These were shoes that I bought that I washed, and they didn't really come perfectly clean. The toe box was still stained yellow. All kinds of people looking at them. Nobody ever buying them. I mentioned the stain and the thing. Finally, I took a $12 offer. I paid $6 for them. I probably made like $3. I might make a couple. No, I didn't make any money on the shipping or anything. But I did get rid of dead stock, and that put that $12 back in my account. So dead stock sitting. I flipped in a couple weeks. That wasn't a bad flip. I made $20-30 off of it. Dead stock, quick flip, dead stock, semi quick flip. Shoes are hard because they're gonna be a semi quick flip. Like, it may go that day, it may take 2 years. You don't know. So that it's a gamble with shoes. Same thing with jackets. It's a super gamble, but you're not gonna make the same money off of jackets that you do make shoes, is what I've learned. These mountain khaki things, the comps were lower than this, but these were just incredible pants. So, like, organic cotton and just never worn. So I took a chance with it, and they would actually fit me if I didn't sell them. But they sold within a week at $25, and I paid $6 for those. So that was a nice semi-quick flip. It wasn't a day. I keep getting items that flip in a day, which is incredible. Some of them, for me, a week or 3 days or 5 days is fine. But these ones that are going like that, those VCRs and DVDs and stuff like that, flipping a day is incredible. These khakis that I still made, decent money off of, took a few days to sell, and that was fine. These are some vintage 2007 Air Force Ones that at first I had listed high. I cleaned them up. They came out okay. They're still a little dirty, but they're really old, and so I took $26 offer on those, or I lowered the price until it was $26, and then somebody just finally bought them because they had like 100 views and 18 people just watching it. So I just kept lowering the price till they sold. Harley Davidson, unless it's like the most special, coolest, vintage, wildest, just don't buy it. This one was from Fairbanks, Alaska. But at first, when I first started doing this, every time I saw a Harley Davidson anything, I just bought it thinking it would be a quick flip on eBay. But like Disney and like Star Wars and like all that stuff, it's oversaturated. There's too much of it out there. There's too much of it on eBay. People have too many to choose from. The comps aren't great. The thrift stores charge extra for it because it says Harley. Same thing with Levi's. They're not great. These are the button flies, vintage. The only benefit to these was they would fit me if I couldn't sell them. I had them listed higher, but I kept lowering the price because they'd just taken too long. And then there was this. I'm at the thrift store. I feel this glove. It's amazing. I don't understand why it's so good. It's so much better than any glove I've ever picked up. I did very little research. It had a $3 price tag on it, and I just knew it was something special because I just looked at a different glove that wasn't special, and I took time researching that other one. So when I saw this one, I was like, this one's nice. I listed it for $120. There was only one other on eBay ever that I could find that sold for $149, and it looked like it was in a little better condition, or properly broken in, where this one was not properly broken in. My phone nearly blew up. I just started getting notifications, crazy stuff. I went as fast as I could to go raise the price because I was like, I should have asked more than $150, not less than $150. So I went in to raise the price, and as soon as I hit submit, I'm watching the numbers just fly up on this thing, and as soon as I hit submit on the price thing, I got an email that it was sold. So this was officially the fastest selling thing I've ever sold on eBay for the most profit. I got $100 and some odd on a baseball glove that I had bought 2 hours prior. I could have listed this at Goodwill and sold it. Blew my mind. That's the best one. And then I don't know who's buying tourniquets on eBay, but here's a tactical one from the military that I got $20 for today, and I gotta ship it off along with this glove and these pants. And that's what we're going to do. Thanks for watching.